our customers have requested a public portal, the ability to share permits, licensing, code enforcement happening with the city, but also the ability to uh, restrict data, if required. And Clarity has that for you. We provide a online location with a link for you to be able to share what's happening in and around your organization. As you can see, we can break down permits and licensing, code enforcement in yellow, and the ability, if we wanted to, or your residents can share, uh, be able to filter things out. If they only want to focus on code enforcement, if they only want to focus on permits, and even giving them the ability to, maybe enter in their address and find out what's happening in and around that area. With our map view, you can see it's very easy now to come in, select a specific location and permit, and be able to see the basic details, even the status of where it is, if you want to share that, and be able to come into more details. And as you can see, there is a lot of information that can be shared, but also the city has the power to limit those processes and where the permit stands. As an example, if you did not want to share fees, you have that ability to filter that out on the back end. Clarity also gives you, if you see at the top, a list view of permits, licensing, etc., if your resident wants to see it in that fashion as well. And again, the ability to view all of this in more detail. The power on the back end, if we come into the back end of the system here and we come down to our system settings, taking advantage of, like we've talked about in earlier videos, the fact that we have no coding, right? Very easy for the city to manage their own public portal. So in this example, we scroll down. Only certain people obviously have access to this back end, but you have a link to where your website and the ability to copy that URL and bring it right onto your website if you want. Um, as we go through, now we can see submission views for permits and licensing, and as you can see, the ability to be able to shut sections off, turn them on or off, show or hide various parts of this process very easy. So back to that example of fees, if we wanted to hide that, we could. Important to note that the map itself is updating itself every 15 minutes. So you have the comfort of knowing that changes made in your system or updates that you've made here are updated every 15 minutes. Same thing with code violations, the ability to show or hide various parts of that process as well. And the ability, if we go to types, the ability to even take it further, looking down at all the various options and potentially hiding some options. You can see here, pet licenses, public works permits. Maybe that's not something that you want to share with the public, and you have that ability to control that again, exactly as the city is comfortable with.